Hey, welcome back, guys. Update, just wanted to show you, got everything all cleaned up and used isopropyl alcohol to clean up all of the spots where I'm going to be, all of the areas where I'm going to be caulking that are taped off here, and have re-taped the areas where I need to re-caulk. I was able to salvage one of the seams that I did yesterday. Unfortunately, I had to take off 6 out of the 7 seams that I had already done. So, yeah, for now, we're going to be setting this aside because really this isn't going to take very long to finish up now that it's prepped and ready. What I am going to do though is I am going to set it aside and do the lacquer finish, that not the lacquer, polyurethane. I picked up some brush on polyurethane yesterday from Ace, and it's a semi-gloss, and we're going to be putting that on the cover and on the stand just to give it some water protection. This one is a water-based, meaning polyurethane, which means that it's basically water cleanup, soap and water, real easy cleanup, so that you don't have to use a solvent to clean it up. So and it'll give the cover and the stand a nice protection, so that if any in the future, when I after I've sold this, whoever buys it, if they have any sort of leaks at all and in the future with their tank or anything like that, that it will, or if they're just putting fresh water or the cleaning process, all of that, it will protect the wood from getting any sort of water damage. So yeah, and I may actually brush that on a little bit of that on here on the trim, just to give it a nice smooth coat of protectant as well over the spray paint, the paint that we used. So anyway, this is where we're at. This is all prepped and ready to have the caulking. Because I got such a small tube, unfortunately it's not going to be enough for this project. This is good. The 3-ounce size that I got is good if you're just doing, say you have a leak on one of your seals, and you're not doing a whole reseal on the tank, and you just have one area you want to touch up. This small 3-ounce tube, or if you have a much smaller tank, like say a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon tank, doing the seals on it with this 3-ounce tube would probably be sufficient. This is a big 55-gallon tank, and yeah, so it needs a bunch more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a tube of the same kind. They had a bigger one, which comes in a 10-ounce caulking tube that you use with a caulking gun. So I'm going to order that today, and hopefully we'll have that in the next day or two. Sealing the seams is going to be the last thing, because this is basically good to fill within 48 hours. You want to let it cure for 24 hours and then wait another 48 hours before you put water in it, just to make sure that your seals are good and secure before you fill it up with water. And then it's recommended that on all the other videos that I've watched, they recommend letting it sit with the water in it for up to a week, just to make sure you don't have any leaks anywhere before you put your fish in it. So anyway, so yeah, it's all prepped and ready, and we're gonna set it aside for now and get working on the stand, because drying time and all, and that part's a bigger task. So we're gonna get started on that and get the screen put in and all of that. So we're gonna get those pieces of this project finished up, and yeah, so we're gonna get started on that. So hit the red subscribe button, and until next time, have a great one.